And welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry. That is that sports guy beside me. Nick will be joining momentarily, and Weapon X as well in approximately 10 minutes. We have a big slate of games today. I have best bets and parlay pieces from other people as well that sent theirs in. So let's just jump right in here on the first game. Columbus is in Pittsburgh, plus 275 for Columbus, minus 350 for the Penguins. A total of 6.5 in this one. Columbus 4-1 in their last 5 games, 3 over, 2 under. Pittsburgh also 4-1 in their last 5, 1 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. Than Columbus on the road. Penguins have also won 9 games in a row at home versus Columbus. This hasn't really been a good place for Columbus to come and play. 4 of 9 did go to overtime. So these have been close games, but Pittsburgh has found a way to come on top. 4 over, 5 under, 1 landed on 6. Goals for, advantage Penguins. Goals against, advantage Penguins. Power play penalty kill, advantage Penguins. And then we look at goaltending. Korpisalo confirmed against Jari. Korpisalo, 878 save percentage on the year, but in his last 5 games, he has an 848 save percentage. His goals against is 4.1 for the year. Jari, 922 save percentage, 2.28 goals against, but in his last 5 games, he's slightly better with a 931 and a 2.2 goals against, 4 wins, 1 loss. So here, Penguins are, I think Penguins win this game, but they're minus 350. And then if you look at the puck line, I believe it's minus 140 now for the puck line. So this game's tough. Single bet wise, I have nothing in this one. I do have Pittsburgh money line in one of my parlays, and also Letang in one of my player point parlays, and Laine in one of my other player point parlays. But singly, nothing in this one. That's Sports Guy. Columbus Penguins. What do you think here?
Yeah, I think I agree with what you said. I think the Pens take this game. I don't think there's any question about that, but trying to find a way to back them, it's tough. When I looked at this game, puck line was minus 130. I mean, I don't take puck lines often, so I'm definitely not going to take that at minus 140 now. Pens team total, I think, was juiced as well at 3.5. I'm not really going to take a team total over 4.5 as well. We could easily see this be a 4-2 type of game. I think if you wanted to attack it, I would look at Penguins money line with an alternate over 5.5 if you can. I know on some books you can do that. I think that would probably be the best way to approach this game, because I mean, even looking at the Pens race to 4, like I said, it was minus 130 as well, I think. So I mean, you're paying quite a bit of juice on the race to 4. So I mean, I think with lots of games on the slate, you can find other ways to attack and other ways to make money. I think at this point, though, you're kind of priced off the Pens, and I really don't think Columbus is live here with Korpisalo going in net. So I mean, I'll stay away from this game at the end of it. But like I said, if you're looking for something in this game, I would definitely take the Pens to win this game with an alternate of over 5.5, if you could.
All right. I can't argue with that one. We'll go on to the next game here. Rangers minus 150 are in New Jersey, plus 130. A total of 6 in this one. There was no news on New Jersey goaltending, so I don't have anybody listed here. Shesterkin, 38-3 on the year, 938 save percentage, 2.05 goals against. Slightly coming back down to earth in his last 5, 3-2, but still has a 921 save percentage, 2.4 goals against. Rangers 4-1 in their last 5, trending to the over. Devils 1-4 in their last 5, trending towards the over. Rangers 5-0-0 in their last 5 games to New Jersey, 7 over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. in the last 10. Goals for, advantage Devils slightly. Goals against, advantage Rangers. Power play penalty kill actually pretty even here. For me in this one, I'm going with the Rangers in regulation. I didn't want to take Rangers at minus 150, so I went with regulation. This Devils team hasn't been too good as of late. The Rangers added a couple pieces here. I really think we're going to get a good effort from them, and I see them winning in regulation. That's Sports Guy. Rangers, Devils, what do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the same thing. Rangers in reg at plus 105. I think you kind of said it. This Devils team hasn't looked good. I think they're coming off 3 straight 6-3 losses on their 3-game West Coast swing here. Their goaltending obviously hasn't been great as of late. And Shesterkin, like you said, he's kind of come down to earth a little bit, I guess, if you want to call it that. I mean, he's now got a goals against above 2. It was sitting below 2 for the longest time. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they got the advantage in net. I mentioned in our group chat the other day, I like what the Rangers did at the deadline. I thought they addressed a few needs that they needed. Adding Mott, I've seen him play in Vancouver quite a bit. I think as a fourth line guy, he's almost ideal for what you need. He can kill penalties. He can bring you energy, and he's got a cheap tag on him as well. I think he's making around $1 million. So I mean, and then they added Braun as well. I believe. I'm gonna sit on my car like that, Sports Guy.
We can hear you. We can hear your car sometimes. The
rain. Yeah. I'm driving.
But it's because he's at work. He comes here on his lunch break and jumps on to
working hard.
Give you guys free picks. So.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is a Ranger spot for sure. I mean, seeing plus money on the in regulation. I don't know. I think it's pretty straightforward for me. They got the edge in goaltending, obviously, like we said, and I think they brought in some nice pieces that'll maybe help them down the stretch here.
No idling. Just joking. We'll jump right into the next game here. St. Louis is in Washington. Plus 135 for the Blues. Minus 155 for the Caps. A total of 6 in this one. No confirmed goaltenders when I last checked here for the Blues. Husso's coming off a rough game, so it could very well be Bennington in net. Vitek Vanacek, 16-8-5 on the year, 918 save percentage, 2.37 goals against. 4-1 in his last 5, but his save percentage and goals against are a little bit higher here. He has been letting in a few more goals. The Blues, 2-4-3 in their last 9 games, 5 over, 4 under. 3 of 9 went to overtime. Washington, 7-1-1 in their last 9, 7 over, 2 under. 4 of 9 went to overtime. A pretty even road and / home records for the teams here. Blues, 3-1-1 in their last 5 trips to Washington. They have had success here, but it has been a couple of years since these two teams have faced each other. 3 over, 2 under. Goals for, slight advantage for the Blues. Goals against, slight advantage for the Caps. Even penalty kills and the power play. The Blues have the advantage here. I don't like what I've seen from this Blues team. Lately. The Caps, 7-1-1 in their last 9. They are coming off a loss to Dallas, but Dallas, for some reason, does really well in Washington. They have for years. I tried to ignore that stat, but Washington lost to Dallas. I think that's just a team that has their number, not that Washington necessarily played bad. So I'm going back to the Caps here. I took their team total over 3.5. I like them to score goals in this game against the Blues. I wouldn't talk anybody off Caps in regulation either. That's Sports Guy. Blues Caps. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the Caps in reg at plus 110, and I'm on the over 6 at minus 120. Kind of building on what you said. I'm not trying to back this Blues team right now. I think if you look at their record in terms of expected goals in the last 10 games, it's sitting at 1-9. They're not playing good hockey, not playing good at 5-on-5 either. So I mean, and then you look at the Caps on the other side, who, like you said, are on the 7-1-1 stretch. They're playing good hockey. So I mean, to me, this is a spot to back the Caps. coming off that loss to Dallas. I think it's just kind of picking the team or going with the team that's playing a little better right now, playing a little more consistent. Like you guys said, coming off that loss to Dallas, I don't know. I just think this is a cap spot, plus 110 in regulation, and then over 6 as well.
All right, I like it. Weapon X. We went through the first couple games here. Columbus Pitt, Rangers Devils, and now Blues and Caps. So if you want to rapid fire through those three, if you have anything.
Fuck. Oh, man.
Blue Jackets Pitt here. Pitt Penguins minus 350. The puck line's minus 140.
Yeah, that's juiced as hell. That's what I would have gone, but that's just disgusting price. I know Pittsburgh is a playoff team, but again, Columbus still wants to play spoiler. They're mathematically still in the playoff hunt, so there's that too. So probably an over here because of Korpisalo, I would think, but I might just take this line over live, hoping for like a low scoring in first and then getting a live over 5.5. Live overs have hit quite a lot, so last night was just a bad beat, but shit like that happens. So there's that. Rangers, I would probably lean on the Rangers with the Devils, especially with what they grabbed. The Rangers are probably one of the best trade deadline teams that stocked up on third and fourth liners. Is Shesterkin confirmed?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. Shesterkin's confirmed. So I know they haven't covered many puck lines, but I'll probably go on the puck line here with the Rangers at plus 175.
Blues Caps.
And then Blues Caps again. Over 6 is there. I don't know which way to lean. Really, I would lean Caps just because of the way the Blues have been playing lately, but I'll probably stay off that. There's a lot of games on this slate still to look at, so nothing for me in there.
All right, Nick, Columbus Pitt.
Absolutely nothing. I'm staying off of Pittsburgh games right now. I can't get them right worth of anything, so pass on Pittsburgh in that spot.
Rangers Devils.
I'm on the Devils team total over 2.5. I got that at minus 125 this morning. I can only imagine it's gone down even more, or it's gone up even more because Devils have been bet. That's around minus 130 now. I'm not going to rely on the Devils to win the game straight up. I'm going to rely on them to put up 3 goals, which they have been doing as of late. So I think that the Devils can put up 3 goals in the game. So team total.
All right, and Blues Caps.
Right back to a team total on this one here. We look at St. Louis's stats. Their defensive stats have been terrible lately. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in 6 of their last 7 games. They've given up at least 3 goals in general in 7 of their last 9. Team total over 3.5 here with the Washington Capitals in this spot.
All right, we're on the same pick. I agree. We will go on here to the 4th game of the night. Tampa Bay plus 100 are in Carolina minus 120. Total 5.5 in this one. Tampa 2-4 in their last 6, 5 straight unders. Carolina 0-3-1 in their last 4, 1 over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. Tampa 20-10-2 on the road. Carolina 23-5-3 at home. The Canes 3-2 in their last 5 at home versus Tampa. 1 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. Goals for advantage here for Tampa. Goals against, pretty big advantage for the Canes. Big advantage on the penalty kill for the Canes, and an advantage on the power play for the Canes. Vasilevsky versus Anderson. Both are posting similar numbers to their season averages. Vasilevsky right now about 2.5 goals a game. Anderson is allowing around 2. I like the under here. I like the under 5.5. I think this is a low-scoring game. The Hurricanes have not been able to score as of late, and they are officially on my fade list. I have no interest in betting this team right now, so I'm also on Tampa money line plus 100 as well, and I'm very tempted to take them as my dog of the day. but we'll see if I get to that. I see a 2-1, 3-1 Lightning win in this one. That's Sports Guy, Lightning, Hurricanes. What do you think here?
Yeah, I think you said it, Terry. I'm on the under 5.5 as well at even money. I think we see a tight checking kind of playoff atmosphere tonight between these two teams. I think, like you said, if I had to pick a side, I lean towards the Canes. Like you said, they got the advantage on the penalty kill there. I think we're seeing two of the better defensive teams in the league go at it tonight. The Canes have a struggling offense right now, like you kind of said. We got Vasilevsky against what's his name, Freddie Anderson tonight, so we should see a couple of good goalies going at it. I just expect a tight game here, a tight checking game, so I'll take the under 5.5 at even money.
All right, I like it. Weapon X, Lightning and Hurricanes.
Yeah, played the Canes big time. They can't generate offense right now for some reason. Did they do anything at a trade deadline?
They added
Domi.
Okay,
and they extended Kokoniemi.
See, those are guys right there that show up every night. There's a reason Domi was also out of Columbus. So doesn't inspire a lot of offensive help there for the Canes. And Tampa needs to kind of get things going back. They've been very uneven. I think this is I may have something on the Tampa Bay puck line, reverse puck line, because at the price, half unit, definitely the under 5.5. I'd like that. Probably see a 3-1 game, I think. So with a backdoor cover.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
And I'm gonna probably look at props on the Tampa Bay side. Kucherov has been pretty hot lately, so he's now paired with Stamkos. He was paired with Brandon Point for most of the season, but now I believe Stammer is with Kucherov. They still got Hagel on the third line. That might change. Maybe tonight we'll see a little more Hagel too. So, yeah.
All right. I have a feeling that we're going to hear a different opinion here in the next one. Nick, what do you think here, Lightning and Hurricanes?
I think the Lightning are a trap tonight. Everybody's going to look at this Hurricanes team. They've lost the last 4 games, and they're still – and you can get plus money with the Lightning. It feels too easy. Give me the Canes in this spot here. Yeah, we looked at they've lost to the Rangers, the Capitals, the Maple Leafs, and the Penguins, 4 playoff caliber teams. And if we look at those games, they've lost the last 4, but they were the better team in 3 out of the 4 of those. They won the expected goal battle in 3 out of their last 4 games. They've won it in 6 of their last 7. So this is a Carolina Hurricanes team that is putting up offense. They just need to finish. And I think tonight they could do that as well. And I see a lot of people are going to love the under tonight because they see the way these two teams play. This has sneaky over written all over it. This feels like the ultimate trap game tonight where everybody's going to be on Tampa Bay and the under. I see potentially 4-3 Carolina. So I'm on Carolina money line. I did not bet the over, but I would lean that way as well.
All right. Well, everyone's entitled to their opinion. The numbers do not show me that at all. So I guess good luck, and we'll see what happens. We'll jump into the next one here. Ottawa is in New York facing the Islanders. Plus 175 for the Senators. The Islanders are minus 210 favorites, a total of 5.5 in this one. Ottawa 1-4 in their last 5, not playing too well. The Islanders, they are 5-1 in their last 7, 3 over, 2 under, 2 landed on 6. Islanders better home record obviously than Ottawa on the road. The Islanders are also 5-1 in their last 6 at home versus Senators. And if you look at it stat-wise, Islanders have the advantage here in all 4 categories. Then we get to goaltending. Forsberg versus Varlamov. Pretty even numbers here as well. But I think the Senators could be a sneaky dog in this one. So I'm kind of going the same way as Nick went with the last game. The stats all say that the Islanders should kick butt in this one. But after seeing the Islanders lose to Philadelphia, that was just not a good game. I watched the entire game. That was not a good game. I do not think the Islanders should be minus 210 favorites in this, the way they're playing right now. So for me, this is a pass. I stay completely off it. But if I was going to play anything, it would be the Senators money line at plus 175. That's Sports Guy. What do you think here?
Yeah, Terry, I'm in a similar spot as you. I'm not going to take the Sens to win this game. I took the Sens team total over 2.5 at plus 130. I thought that was great value for a team total. On one book I used, it was at minus 105, and the other was at plus 130. So that's just a reminder. If you have multiple books, make sure you shop around and look for the best possible price. It's always good to have multiple books available at your disposal because, like I said, you do get different prices on different books. But I don't know. I know Varlamov has looked a little better, I think, in his last couple of starts. But, I mean, on the year, he hasn't been great. This Islanders team, in terms of chances given up, they're giving up a lot more chances than they were at the start of the year. So I'll take a shot on the Sens to score 3 tonight at plus 130. I mean, I don't see how I can not take that.
All right. Before we get to Weapon X, Nick, I know you have to go shortly. So if you just want to rapid fire the rest of the slate, anything?
Yeah. I've noticed today a trendy underdog is these Ottawa Senators. Wrong. Give me the Islanders on the puck line here. Around even money, plus 105. I still think they're the better overall team in this spot here. The numbers have actually pretty decent lately. Yeah, they hiccuped on a brunch game. I'm not really going to overlook or look at that game too heavily. That was just a weird timing spot, and it is what it is. And these two teams have played twice this year, and the Islanders have puck lined them in both these games. So Islanders puck line, I think they take care of business against a lowly Sens team that did sell off a few pieces.
Okay.
And moving on through the slate, what was the next team you have?
Philly, Detroit.
Absolutely nothing. Complete bum fight. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Vegas, Winnipeg.
I like the over 6 in this spot. Winnipeg's expected goals totals are screaming over, and Vegas as well the last few games. Over 6.
Edmonton, Dallas.
Right back to the over in this spot here, over 6. Edmonton is going to get their own. They're going to get goals. This does feel like a weird spot for Edmonton, so I would lean towards Dallas on the money line side in this one here, but I like the over 6 more than anything in this game.
San Jose, Calgary.
Nada. I lean under in this game, but I didn't get to it.
Seattle, Arizona.
1-800-GAMBLER.
Nashville, LA.
Leaning towards the Preds. I didn't get to anything in this one as well. I was kind of selective on tonight's slate, so nothing there.
Wrong with that. And I see you did type in your best bets and stuff, so I will read that at the end. All right, Nick. See you later. Have a good one. Weapon X, Ottawa and Islanders. What do you think here?
That was for Nick, but I guess he left. About his sneaky over on the Canes and Tampa Bay. Oh, Nicholas.
Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion. The stats scream the under there for me. So, but if he wants to bet the over, that's totally up to him. Or if he leans that way. But,
yeah. Where are we at now?
Ottawa Islanders.
Yeah, Ottawa Islanders, man. I really don't want to touch this game. If I had a better number on the Islanders puck line, I probably would take it. Sens, no Shabbat, lost for the season. Poor high danger chances, giveaways. That's been brutal, and the Islanders have actually been finishing. They're on a 5-game win streak. No, okay, they lost against Philly, but before that they were on quite a win streak. A little loss against Washington. They've been winning to try to make the playoffs. Still, I know they have a small chance left, but it's still there. So for me, it's nothing. There's other slates for me that I like here.
So when she's seen the picture before, yeah, everyone likes your background there with Max. That's Sports Guy. What do you think here, Sens and Islanders?
I gave this one. I think Sens team total over
Oh,
2.5.
sorry. I forgot. When
No
Nick leaves, it screws up the order. But that's
No, I left 2 there. I accidentally lagged out or something. I'm not sure.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. I'm sure the three of us will be really quick on this one. Philadelphia is in Detroit. Philly 4-3-1 in their last 8. Detroit 1-6-1 in their last 8. Flyers 4-1-1 in their last 6 in Detroit. 1 over, 6 under, 1 landed on 6. Both teams have pretty bad stats. Doesn't really matter who's in goal because neither goalie is very good. And then there was no one confirmed when I last checked in this one. For me, it would be Flyers or pass, and I passed. But if I get anything in this, it would be the Flyers. I don't think Detroit should be minus 140 favorites against anybody in this league, especially right now. So that's all I have to say about that.
Agreed on that.
Weapon X, any other thoughts here?
Y'all know how I feel about poverty. The only lean for me here would be over 6. And if you do have it on your books, not many books have it. The overs in periods. I like this over in the third period, over 2.5 at plus 148.
Flyers third period overs have been good all year. So
Detroit too. Detroit either bust goals or give out goals, like insane. Like remember the game against Toronto? We thought it was going to end 5-6. It ended up 10-7.
Yeah. That Sports Guy, Flyers, Wings. Any thoughts here?
I stayed off this, but similar to what you said, lean towards the Flyers on the money line. They've won 3 straight now, it looks like. Detroit's not very good. I don't think they should be minus 140 as well. So I'm going to stay off, but I would lean towards the Flyers on the money line, and the Flyers team total over 2.5, I think was minus 135 when I looked this morning. That could be another look potentially, but I'm going to stay away.
All right. Yeah, there's lots of games on the board, so nothing wrong with passing. We'll jump on the next one here. Vegas plus 155 are in Winnipeg, minus 175, a total of 6 in this one. Has Laurent Brossoit been confirmed yet? So let me quickly check that. No confirmation. I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to Logan Thompson, who played last night. He played very well against Minnesota in that game. Laurent Brossoit has not been good at all. 895 save percentage on the year, 2.9 goals against. But in his last 5, he's 1-4 with an 849 save percentage, 3.4 goals against. Hellebuck, 909 save percentage, 3.4 goals against. So he's letting in goals as well. Vegas 2-6, 4 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. Winnipeg 5-2 in their last 7. 5 over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. Winnipeg has faced Vegas 5 times in Winnipeg all time, and they are 4-0-1, 2 over, 3 under. I like the Jets here. Vegas, I think Vegas is going to miss the playoffs for the first time in their history. I think they're going to miss the playoffs this year. Injuries, whatever you want to call it. I just don't think this is their year. The Jets are fighting for this playoff spot at home. They've had success against Vegas before. They're playing better than Vegas right now. I went Jets team total over 3.5. I'm hoping for Brossoit. And if he's in net, I don't see how the Jets don't get to 4 goals in this one. Weapon X, Golden Knights, Jets. What do you think here?
I love to see it. I really love to see it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. What's up, Vegas? How y'all doing? How you doing, Golden Knights? Not so well? Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck no, I'm not. Yeah. Jets over. I like the over in this one. I like the Jets kind of get rolling. Vegas has no prayer. they couldn't even do one thing right, which is trade the Don off yesterday. Apparently, they forgot that he had a no trade list of teams that he was didn't want to go to, and the Ducks were one of them. So now the NHL is investigating all that crap. They have a banged up roster. I believe Pacioretty's still out. I don't think anyone's back today. So there's that. They played yesterday, right? They're on back-to-backs.
Yeah, Minnesota yesterday, 3-0 loss.
So yeah, basically give me here. Let's see what lines is nicer here. Probably I would go up to the 6.5. I just can't back the freaking Jets to cover a puck line because I've been burned way too many times by the Jets. For me, it's just a clear fate of the Golden Knights here. So probably just goals. Yeah, or team total for the Jets probably. That might be a play too if you can get that at plus money, 3.5. Jets. It's even money. Well, almost even money. Minus 110. So it's not bad juice to buy.
All right, sorry, I was checking something. That sports guy had to leave for a second, so we'll come back to him in the next game here. Edmonton is in Dallas, plus 105 for the Oilers, minus 125 for the Stars. Originally, it was going to be a Dallas Stars bet for me. I was going to back them in this one. But Edmonton 5-0-1 in their last 6, 4 over, 2 under. Dallas 2-4 in their last 6, trending towards the under here. Dallas 7-3 in the last 10 at home versus Edmonton, 4 straight unders. Goals for, advantage Stars. Goals against, slight advantage Stars. Power play, pretty even. Penalty kill, slight advantage Oilers. Goaltending, Koskinen versus Ottinger. Ottinger has the better numbers on the season, but over his last 5 games, it appears that the Stars are overworking him too much. He's 2-3 in his last 5, .893 save percentage, 3.4 goals against. So he has kind of started to degress here based off his season numbers lately. He has been playing a lot, and that's what I think the reason for that is. I didn't get to anything singly in this one. I do have a couple parlays and some point player parlays, so if you want to check that out, check the spreadsheet. I won't read them all off here, but in this game, nothing for me. Lean to Dallas. Weapon X, what do you think here? Oilers and Stars.
Are we getting Koskinen today?
Yeah.
Confirmed yet.
Well, it's not confirmed, but Smith played last night, so I can't see it not being Koskinen. But yeah, he's projected.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say Smith looked great last night, but actually, the posts looked really great last night. About 5 of them. So, if it was Smith, I would have smashed this over for me, but we're not. For me, it's not a spot that I can go in pre-game to back any of these teams. The Oilers are on back-to-backs. Dallas is still fighting for that playoff spot. Though, what are we going to get from Ottinger? Is he going to be a little gassed, or is he going to be shutting out the Oilers? So the over might not hit. And Koskinen has been considerably better than Mike Smith throughout this season.
All right. That sports guy has not come back yet, so we will jump right into the next game here. The Sharks plus 265 are in Calgary, minus 330 in this one. Let me bring up the stats here. Sorry, 1 second. The Sharks 3-2-1 in their last 6, 2 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. The Flames 4-1-1 in their last 6, 2 over, 4 under. Obviously, Calgary has a better home record here than the Sharks on the road. But the Sharks 5-1 in their last 6 in Calgary, 3 over, 2 under. Goals against advantage for the Flames. Goals for advantage to the Flames. Penalty kill, still advantage for the Flames, even though the Sharks do have a very good penalty kill as well, and slight advantage on the power play. The Sharks' penalty kill will take a hit as they lost Jacob Middleton, who got traded to Minnesota. So I wouldn't be surprised to see their penalty kill drop here. This is a good Flames team. It is Reimer against Markstrom here. Both goalies are playing much better recently than their season average here. Reimer 916 save percentage in his last 5, 933. Goals against average for Reimer 2.83 goals against, and his last 5, 1.8 goals against. Markstrom 928 save percentage in his last 5, 959, 2.06 goals against, averaging 1.2 goals against in his last 5 games. I don't know how this total is a 6 right now. I'm on the under. Both of these goalies are playing really well right now. I see a low-scoring game in this one, so I like the under 6 here. Up next, what do you think here, Sharks Flames?
Really nothing here. Is it Reimer confirmed?
Yeah, both goalies are confirmed.
And Markstrom at home. And then San Jose took care of business and at home against Arizona after 3 losing streak. And I don't know. Might just take a first period puck line on Calgary and just call it a day. I don't want anything to do with this game again.
I don't blame you. Sharks have had success in Calgary, and Calgary's minus 330 favorite, so that's huge. That Sports Guy is back. Welcome back. We talked Oilers, Stars, and Sharks and Flames.
I think I missed that Jets and
Jets. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm on the over 6 in that. I think that's pretty easy. You look at Hellebuck, he's let in 3+ in 10 straight starts. He's not seeing the puck. The Jets in general are playing towards the over in terms of regular goals and expected goals. They're giving up chances, giving up looks. Helly's not playing great. So I think Vegas can easily get 2 to 3 here, even on a back-to-back. Then the Jets offensively are playing okay. I mean, some nights they struggle to finish, but I mean, I think this is an easy over 6 in this. And then Oilers and Stars. I lean towards the Oilers, but I'm not going to touch this game. I think I'm going to stay away.
All right. And Sharks Flames?
Flames team total over 3.5. I got 1.5 units on that at minus 135. It's pretty simple here. Just fading the Sharks and rolling with who I think is going to represent the West in the Stanley Cup Finals this year.
Oh, that's cute.
All right. Next up, 2 more games left. We have Seattle in Arizona. Both teams are minus 110 in this one. Let me get stats up here. It should be Grubauer versus Vejmelka. Vejmelka off his 3-year contract extension. Seattle 2-4-1 in their last 7. Yote 6-3 in their last 9. Both teams bad road/home records. Both teams bad in goals for, bad in goals against, bad on the power play, bad on the penalty kill. Both goaltenders bad. However, Vejmelka in his last 5 games, he's a 932 save percentage, 2.4 goals against. He's allowing 1 less goal per game than Grubauer is. The Yotes are playing better than Seattle is right now. So I'm taking the Yotes at minus 110 at home here. They're playing pretty well. So I'll take them here. Weapon X, Kraken, and Yotes. Any thoughts here?
Coyotes puck line, fuck the Kraken.
All right. Coyotes puck line. Ballsy. That sports guy. What do you think here? Yotes and
I'm staying away. I lean towards the Kraken, but I'm not gonna bet on this game. I'm not gonna take either of these teams that would pick them. Kraken, I lean that way against the Wings the other night. They're in terms of expected goals, they're playing a little bit better as of late. Yotes are still giving up a shitload of chances. I lean towards the Kraken. I lean towards the over, but on this slate, when there's so many games, I'm not going to bet on it.
all right, nothing wrong with that. I'll move on here to the last game of the night. Nashville plus 100 are in LA minus 120, a total of 6 in this one. Nashville played last night. No confirmation on the goalies as of yet, but I'm assuming it'll be David Rittich here. Rittich 5-2-1 in his last 895 save or on the season, 895 save percentage. A little bit better here, 907 save percentage, slightly better on the year to date or his yearly record. Quick, on the other hand, is digressing, 3.4 goals against in his last 5, 876 save percentage. Nashville 7-2 in their last 9, trending towards the over. Kings 2-3-1 in their last 6, trending towards the under. Predators 5-1 in their last 6 trips to LA, trending towards the over. Predators better stats all around here. The Predators, I like them. I'm on the money line plus 105, and then I have them in my parlay, and I also have player point in my player point parlay. I have them as well. Speaking of that, I'll give it out, or I'll let you know. Perron has been on a tear, goals and assists. He for sure is on one of my parlays. Forsberg, Duchesne, Yossi, they've all been going crazy for Nashville as well. So I would look at them tonight. Up next, what do you think here, Preds and Kings?
Yeah, Preds are on back-to-back, but they've absolutely been the hottest team in the league by far. They're scoring at an unbelievable clip, especially on the power play. They can't be stopped. Is the mean? I'm the mean, or I'm mean? Is it?
Either you're the man.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Is the mean, or you're.
What you see in the back is exactly how that game ended. That's what's in the back, right there. It is what it is. When you have two generational talents against a goalie, it's OD.
Right. What do you think here? Any other thoughts before we go to that sports guy?
Yeah, Preds. I gotta pack up the Preds here at plus money. I can still get plus money here. Apparently Doughty might be out for the season, so that doesn't bode well for the LA Kings. They've been spotty lately, and Preds has just been really, really hot. That or the team total for the Preds should also be plus money, I believe, on back-to-backs. Wow, over 3.5 plus 175. I might roll with that as my best bet.
That sports guy, Preds Kings.
Yeah, Preds money line for me here. Not really scared if Riddick goes. He's played a little better as of late. Just taking one of the hotter teams in the league right now. I think it's pretty nice to see him at even money. Don't really need to think twice about it. It's not really much else to say.
All right. Do you know your dog? Do you have a dog of the day today, or over under? I know you have to go for a second, right?
Yeah. Dog of the day is interesting. Give me a few minutes. I just got to do something at work, and then I'll be back within a couple.
Okay.
Cracking.
All right, we'll go and we'll jump right into dog of the day, and we'll get that sports guys when he's done. I'll bring up the current standings for everything here. I know it's hard to see. Let me bring this up here. Dog of the day for me. I'm the only one on this dog. Give me the previous two-time Stanley Cup champions, Tampa Bay, as my dog of the day.
Yeah.
Nick went with New Jersey. Nathan went with Nashville. Occupancy went with Edmonton. Andy went with Nashville. DJ went with Ottawa. Toller went with Nashville. Weapon X, is there a dog day that you like today?
Yeah, I mean it is between Nashville and Tampa. I think they both win this game. I think they should win this game.
Yeah, the other three people chose Nashville. That's why I went with Tampa, because I'm the same as you. I like both of them, so that's why I went with Tampa. But totally up to you.
Yeah, and probably gonna go with Tampa too because I just find the shape that all these teams are right now. I think it really bodes well for Tampa to come here and get a win against Carolina.
All right. Go to over or under. For me, this one is a little bit tough because there's a couple I could choose from, but I'm going San Jose, Calgary under 6. The way these two goalies have been playing right now, I'm just going to I'm going to go with the under here. Nick went with Winnipeg, Vegas over 6. That was one of my other choices. Nathan went with St. Louis, Washington over 6. Vito went with Columbus, Pittsburgh over 6.5. Occupancy went with Philly, Detroit over 6. Andy went with St. Louis, Washington over 6. DJ, Winnipeg, Vegas over 6. And Toller went with Edmonton, Dallas under 6.5. Actually, let me make sure. 1 second here. So let me make sure that is under 6.5. Yeah. Weapon X, do you have a total you like today?
Yeah, like a couple.
Which one?
You
like a couple.
Yeah, I like a couple. So I'm probably gonna go over 5.5 between Ottawa and the Isles.
All right, a different one. Ottawa and the Islanders over 5.5.
I think this is like a 5-2 Islanders game.
All right. And then next up is best bets, best parlay pieces here. And I will bring up the page and scroll down here. Right. So best bet for me, nothing as of right this second. I'm going to pick mine here in a second. Parlay piece will be Tampa, Carolina under 6.5. Nick went with Carolina money line minus 115. Islanders money line as his parlay piece. Nathan went with Winnipeg minus 1.5 as his best bet. Tampa, Carolina under 6.5 as his parlay piece. Vito, Calgary puck line for his best bet. Winnipeg team total over 2.5 for parlay piece. Occupancy went Jari over 27.5 saves for his best bet. Rangers money line, parlay piece. Andy went with Arizona puck line plus 215. Rangers money line as his parlay piece. DJ went with Hayes over 0.5 point for Philadelphia minus 120, and Calgary over 0.5 point for Toffoli, over 0.5 point for Calgary. And he mentioned that Toffoli is on the first line for Calgary tonight. Toller went with Seattle money line as his best bet, and Calgary money line as his parlay piece. Weapon X.
Toffoli is really on the first line?
Yeah, that's
they made that switch, I think, when they came into Vancouver on Saturday.
Yeah, I guess it works, so.
Weapon X is the man. So you weren't mean.
Alex, get off your burner, man. Why are you flooding the comments with comments from your burners?
Man, stop being salty, bro. Stop it.
Hey, there's some people that like Weapon X out there.
Comes out and yeah, definitely.
He has some haters, but he's got some people that like
him. Guy who wins money.
You like him or you hate him.
I appreciate it. Appreciate confidence. Appreciate the trust. all season long. So keep riding, and we'll keep making money. That it is what it is. As for the best bet, you guys know me. I take a fucking forever to decide. So go to Ryan.
All right, I just chose mine. Winnipeg team total over. Actually, no. You know what? No. Winnipeg race to 4 goals. Winnipeg race to 4. And I'll get the odds for that here in a second. Sports guy, what do you think here for? Is there a dog of the day you like?
Dog of the day, I guess. Give me the Sens because I'm riding that team total. I mean, I'll throw a dog out there today.
All right, you agree with DJ there on Ottawa. Total? Is there a total you like?
Over in that Caps game, over 6.
All right. Parlay piece.
Penguins on the money line.
Penguins on the money line. Okay, 1 second. And best bet.
Washington Capitals in regulation plus 110.
I like it. Plus 110. All right. So I'm going with Winnipeg race to 4 goals, which is plus 140. Give me the plus 140. Because I don't even know if Hellebuck's letting out in goals, but
Come on, my book is freezing now. So, come on.
I think the Jets get to 4 goals first. What next? What do you think here?
No, this is bullshit. Pardon my language. I was gonna go for one of those special goal prop lays with 2 players, and then my page won't load right now. What the hell? Because again, I'm at the damn. I'm sinking in this ocean of best bets, which I load so much. But fuck it, let's go with
If you think Tampa and Nashville win,
Tampa's puck line at plus 240.
plus 240 for Tampa minus 1.5. Plus 240.
I'm gonna get attitude from Andy, I'm sure. Tomorrow probably because he's probably sleeping already.
He'll be knocked out all day. You won't hear it till after the game, and then by then we'll know if you need a hide or if you need to take it or not.
Guys, okay, I'll just do what you did today. It's like just agree with him and make him feel like he's a horrible.
Make him feel like shit, right? Make him feel like a horrible person. Yeah.
All right, and that is the card. We went through all 11 games. A lot of people put in their best bets, parlay pieces, so a lot for everyone to choose from. If you don't remember what everyone's best bet is, the link is in the description in this video. As well will be everybody's link to their Twitter. Make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. We appreciate all the support, and we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, for another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. Best of luck to everybody tonight. Have a good one, guys.